on Drury Lane.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way.
There's another charity in need that's helping others? Why, I must start making muffins right away. Did I hear it correctly? It's for Raven Hollow Ranch Equine Assistance Program? Wow! Oh, my muffin! They help veterans relax and find themselves. Let's take a closer look.
Messing and tough the hair. Gibson is eating everybody's mayonnaise and he has sprayed it down with a chili pepper spray.
Oh, good lord.
Take a look. Oh, getting them all up. Oh, no, I don't have anything.
He's the candy man.
Oh, Tidbit, she's a house cat. Oh, okay. Yeah, the little orange one tried to be a barn cat. Thank you. Just to let you have an idea of how things start off here. As you can see, we all circle up. We're all going to check in with our head, heart, and body. That way we know where you're at, your fellow veterans know where you're at. And so I'll start today off with showing you how this works. So my head today is a little cluttered. It's been a busy week, going to be a busier week. Heart's feeling pretty full and joyful that you guys showed up today and honoring me. That's very awesome. And body's feeling really good today. Doing lots of yoga. So, and to introduce Joan. Joan is a retired social worker. She is my co-partner in the veteran program. And I will go.
I'm really honored to be here. One of the reasons that I love to work with veterans is that my husband and my dad were both decorated war veterans, so they've both passed away, but this is my way of honoring them and of serving you because you've served us and protected us. And I'm a retired clinical social worker. So my head is a little bit preoccupied because tonight one of my sons has a really important job interview. So that's a little bit on my mind, but I'm pretty excited for him because I think he's going to get the job. My heart is excited and happy because I love to be here, and my body feels really good. So that's me.
I'm David. I'd say my head it's a little cluttered, but good. Heart's full, and body is actually pretty good today.
Yay.
My name's Doc. I am my head. Okay, let's see. The head is getting clearer. Heart is very full because I'm here. I'm always full down here, and body's fantastic.
Hi, my name is Daryl. My head is pretty good right now. I'm good. My heart is full. I'm glad to be here, and my body is pretty good too. Thank you.
Thank you. Great. So to give you guys an idea of what we're going to do today, we are going to do a boundary exercise, human to human and then horse to human, to see the difference between the energy lines between you and another human and then you and an animal. It's pretty interesting how it becomes much different each time we do this exercise, so today should be pretty fun. And then we're going to get you into the route and pen, getting you to move a horse, use some body language, and then we'll get you out in the arena doing some leading with trust. You learning to trust your horse learning to trust you.
If we're really anxious, the horse will get jittery. If we're feeling sad, a horse will oftentimes just come alongside us, just be present. Maybe you can say more.
That's pretty much about right. They say your horse is your mirror for a reason. Is that because what we reflect onto them is, our emotions, our personal vibration. So therefore, if something's wrong with your horse, you always should kind of check something with yourself. You know, even when you're riding, they say, you know, oh, the horse didn't do this or the horse didn't do that. Well, really, what did the human not do? Where was the human may be at fault? Because your horse knows. Your horse listens. They listen to, like Joan said, our nonverbal cues, where with a human always has some sort of intention, agenda, when we're having a conversation, where a horse, on the other hand, when you're having your conversation, nonverbal or verbal, your horse doesn't have a hidden agenda. The only thing that the horse wants to give you is unconditional love. I'm just going to kind of go over with the guys, you know, some of the effects that you can get out of this program. We're going to reduce your anxiety. You're going to learn how to trust a little bit more. Definitely last year's program with the one big guy, he learned how to trust a 1,200-pound horse to come walk up behind him. It's the first time he's had to let somebody do that. Now he says, you know, having somebody behind him in the line at the grocery store, it's not so bad if I can let a 1,200-pound animal come up from behind me blindly. Of course, we're going to aid in your verbal and non-verbal communication, reducing your stress. I don't know how you can't be stressed out sitting in this barn anyways. Increasing your physical activity, and the reduction of your PTSD symptoms, and giving you some tools to put in your toolbox for when you do have flare-ups of that.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Rhodes, one of the registered nurses at the Albany VA, and I, in conjunction with Tiffany, the owner of the farm, got this program up and running for our residents in the substance abuse program in Albany. This is our second year running the program. Last year we did 12 weeks of the program. Currently we're in our fourth week of this year's program. We hope to run until October, or until the snow starts to fly. We've had really great success rates thus far. We've gotten really great positive feedback from the veterans who have attended the program. As a lifelong horse owner myself, I've known the benefits that the horses have to offer. So when I set out to get a program up and running, I kind of had some background knowledge about all the benefits. Some of the main benefits are a decrease in anxiety, increase in verbal communication and nonverbal communication, an increase in social skills, helping with relationship, both mending relationships and learning how to build relationships. And those are just a few of the topics that we cover here with the veterans and the horses. As a horse owner, I love to come and spend Tuesdays here on the farm with the residents from the VA. It's really heartwarming to see how they light up like Christmas trees, and even how the big tough guys kind of break down and turn into mush, which is a quote from one of the guys from last year. They've really enjoyed the program, and it's really nice to see the guys who haven't felt happiness in quite some time light up and find hope and happiness. One of our biggest roadblocks, unfortunately, comes down to the funding. We are fortunate enough that outside agencies have donated funds to Tiffany, who then in turn donates the program to the VA. My hope is that down the road we'll have more funding so we can offer more programs to other veterans within the VA system. We could branch out to the PTSD program, maybe the women's programs, and some of the outpatient substance abuse programs. That would be wonderful.
Just connecting with the horse and just, you know, it takes your mind off of you for a minute, just to kind of relax a little bit and help the horse out. You know, they're here to help us, and we're doing the same thing, though. Just like they're helping us, we're here to help them. It just honestly just really relaxes me, and it makes me, you know, put my whole life into perspective, instead of just dwelling on stuff that may be bothering me that day or the day before or whatever. But spending a few minutes with these guys, it just absolutely just relaxes me, makes me feel more at ease with myself, a little more peaceful with myself. And when I get home, I always feel better after leaving here. Every time I come here, I feel better than when I do get here. Even if I am in a good mood when I get here, I still feel better when I leave here.
Alright, so pretty much our main focus here at the ranch with the veteran program is just groundwork. There's no riding in it. It's about connecting with your horse, not riding your horse. Becoming your horse's friend, learning, like I said before, trusting each other, bonding with each other, communicating with each other, and sharing that unconditional love. If we were talking military-wise when it comes to a herd, they kind of, interesting, all 4 of them have their rank. You know, interesting enough though, he would be your lieutenant, where, funny enough, he's actually your colonel. If you can get him to do it, they'll do it. But when it comes to checking out the area, scoping it out, making sure everything's okay, leading everybody, you know, into battle, that's Gibson. Yeah.
He doesn't make me look as foolish as the other ones do. Yeah, and you'll see that with the personal space, definitely. Yeah, he's awesome. My name's Keith Dawson. I'm here with the substance abuse program through the VA, and here for the equine therapy. Did 25 years in the Army as a flight medic. I'm here to take care of my PTSD and my substance abuse, and just get to know the horses. And I've been in the program for a little bit here, and it's fantastic. What Tiffany and Chris and Joan do is incredible. It's shown me a whole new way of dealing with horses. My little sister used to do some riding and some showing and that type of thing, and this actually brings me back to that. So it's a great program. I love it. Definitely makes my day, makes my entire week. So it's fantastic.
Come on, kiddo. The last one.
My name is Darryl Morris. I'm part of the vet program here at the VA Hospital in Albany, New York. And I'm here at the horse farm, which I love coming once a week and then doing activities with the horses. I really enjoy this. It gives you time to relax, release some stress, and have fun all at the same time. And learn about horses. You know, they're very sensitive creatures. The last couple weeks that I've been coming here, they've been doing really good with me. You know, I can get to them to run around the obstacle course with no problems. I groom them. I feel safe with them. So I feel they feel safe with me. So I think I'm doing a pretty good job with them. I'm glad that I'm learning about horses. This is my first time, so this is a great experience for me.
I want you to face David. Maybe stand a little bit further back. Back with me here. Stop right there. So David, close your eyes and start walking toward David. And David, when you feel, when you want Darryl to stop, just put your hand up. Okay? Ready, set, okay, Darryl, start walking. Okay, open your eyes. Wow.
Sorry, Darryl.
So you need a lot of space, huh?
Yes.
Could just be the day, you know?
It didn't take a therapist to figure that one out.
And I like Darryl too.
Put your hand up when you want to stop.
I'm here.
Quite a difference.
You know.
You close your eyes and stop. Why don't you walk towards me? Whoa. Okay, open your eyes. That's even more space than what you require.
Hi, I'm Bernadette Nevins. I'm an addiction therapist at the VA, and you've already met Lindsay, and we're here with the guys today working on trust issues. Many of our veterans abuse substances because of PTSD, and they lose the ability to trust. And through these exercises, they get to identify their boundaries and see how that plays out in their lives. So they struggle with their boundary issues, not realizing it. And through the exercise, when they can identify that they have boundary concerns, then they can begin to work through it. And this brings them insight into that, and it enables them to push themselves, because they're warriors and they know how to push themselves, but they forget. And this reminds them of who they are.
So what we thought about doing is horse to human boundary exercise, but we know the guys' favorite horse. So what I'm going to have them do is close their eyes first, and then we're going to switch up the horses, so they're not going to know what horse is approaching them, and see where their boundary is from there. Close your eyes. And I count to 3. Keep your eyes closed. Put your hand out whenever your boundary is with this particular horse.
What's up, baby?
I had to hold him back.
You really?
I mean, keep going. Oh, you shouldn't eat your head.
So, how to get a horse to follow you with trust is to lead with confidence. You have to keep your head up. You need to know where you're going, where you're looking. If you're looking at the ground at your feet, your horse is going to keep bumping into you. Why? Because the horse is looking at your ground at the feet. But if you want to be able to walk around the obstacle course smoothly, you have to keep your head up, you have to keep looking forward, and you have to keep looking and anticipating your next move. Why? Because a horse can't see right in the front of their face. They can only see on the sides of their head. So they need you to not be their boss. Don't tell them what to do. You need to be their leader and show them what to do. Have you guys just walk around, learn some trust with each other?
It's only a new experience for you. You haven't worked with Will at all, right?
No.
Come on. She's young, so she...
Okay, she's got good thing.
Yeah.
All right,
Come on. A horse in front of you. You have space.
All right, same thing.
Come on.
Walk on. Walk on, Willow. All right, what I'm going to have you do, honey, is zigzag in and out of the black and white barrel.
Black and white.
Go around the perimeter, like the top of the pole. And that black one when you're done.
Oh, okay, sit down.
So right now our veterans are learning how to lead their horse and not be their horse's boss, but just show them what to do. So sometimes the horse will just stop, and oftentimes the horse will stop because the veteran is not feeling sure of himself. So we just ask the vet to kind of pull himself together, decide what he wants his horse to do, and then walk like you mean it. And look straight to where you want your horse to go. Don't look at the horse, because looking at the horse will just confuse him. So as you can see, the veterans here are just looking where they want to take their horse. So in real life, in human relationships, what we hope the veteran will learn is assertiveness and being clear about what he expects of the other person in that relationship. Sometimes veterans, and all of us, give very vague or mixed messages to another person about what we want them to do or what we expect of them. So hopefully working with the horses teaches them to be more clear and concise with the other person about what exactly they want and what they expect. Some insurance companies are actually beginning to cover equine assisted therapies, but it's such a new thing, only about 30 years old. There's not a lot of empirical data yet that's gathered to really document the benefits. So I think as the years go on and there's more data to back up the benefits, more and more insurance companies will come on board and will begin to cover for equine assisted therapies.
Okay, I got video to prove that one.
Good job, Daryl.
Thank you. I love everything there.
What would be success about this program? I think the guys coming to the program are learning new tools. It's teaching them new coping skills, new ways of handling stress. It's a new release for stress and anxiety for a lot of them. It's also teaching them how to work together and do some team building activities. We didn't show that activity, but one of the ones that we do is they have to get one of the horses through an obstacle course as a group, and they're not allowed to touch the horse, so we don't make it easy. We don't give them a halter and a lead rope, so they have to work together and be creative, coming up with ways to work together as a team to get the horse around the barrels, through the poles, over the obstacles. So I would say teamwork, team building, communication are some of the big tools that we're hoping they walk away from this program with.
Often on the ride home, it's very quiet, peaceful, mellow. Coming up, they're on their phones, they're talking to one another, but they're all very contemplative on the ride home, which is what we're striving for, just to help them find peace within themselves.
And we're going to learn nonverbal communication. Direction that you want low, and the other one high. Don't chase them. Stay in the middle.
There we go. Boy.
Good job.
Nice, Doc.
Yeah.
Running now, y'all been up me up in 10 minutes. I had some fun.
Good job.
Coming into you. There you go. Make him work when he does that.
Nice, Dave. Ooh.
That's not what I did.
It's you, Dave.
No, you can keep your arms down.
The horse take a break or us take a break?
All of us.
That looked good, Daryl.
It was,
Looks really nice.
For you, come on.
All right, guys. We'll head in, circle back up.
Oh yeah.
Come on, circle back up. So how you guys feeling? I'll go first again. My head does not feel as cluttered. I feel very focused and clear. Body's still feeling pretty good. And I'm extremely grateful. You guys, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Definitely appreciate it.
So my head is no longer preoccupied with my son's job interview tonight. I totally forgot about it. So my head's crystal clear. My body feels really good, invigorated. My heart feels thankful, just really thankful for today.
I always say my head is clear, and I mean it always is when we come here. Heart's full and grateful. More than anything, this place has done. You guys are amazing. This place has done so much for me. You know, like 4 or 5 times I've been here. And then my body's all right. It's a little sore, but that's normal. I'm used to it. So, but I'm good though. Amazing program.
My head's clear, very, very clear. Heart's very full, like it always is. Body's great, and I'm getting to trust the horses a lot, and they're trusting me, so that's awesome.
It's a good feeling. Thank you.
My head's clear. I'm having fun. My body's good. My heart is full. I'm grateful. You know about that, thing.
You're more than welcome.
Yeah, I would have fun.
I mean, the thing about this program, guys, is it's just, you know, all the veterans that are out there, I cannot tell you how much, with the PTSD, with the substance abuse, with everything, how much these horses have just been able to have me relax, get myself centered. I'm not much of the type of guy that's centered on all that stuff, but it does. It just gets me to calm down and relax. And I mean, I know I'm sitting here just looking at these horses now. You know, they're amazing animals, and to me, there's not a better treatment out there.
Coming here is fantastic. The horses can feel our energy, they give us energy, we give them energy. They've got their own stories, we found out, and it's just amazing. It really grounds me, brings mindfulness in, and it's crazy nuts. It's awesome.
Could have gotten much closer.
What makes you want to take the time off from work? What do you...
It's watching the transformation when they first come in and seeing sometimes standoffish and you know, a little different, and then watching everything change once they get involved with the horses and seeing the emotion come out and helping them find that and helping them actually find peace and happiness with themselves. My name is Chris, and I am Tiffany's husband, and I help along here and volunteer my time to help out at the ranch.
Okay. I want to thank everybody for witnessing the program today. I hope you enjoyed it and learning about the Equine Empowerment Program here at Raven Hollow Ranch. I hope you go and have a beautiful day now.
Well, welcome back. I'm still trying to bake the muffins. But finally, I think we're finished. I hope you enjoyed our show today. If you would like to make an order or donate muffins to charity, then please go to the website listed below. With every muffin order, we donate muffins to the charity of your choice. I call it giving your dough to charity. I also encourage you to donate directly to the featured charity today by going directly to our website and getting their information. Thank you very much for watching, and keep on dancing through life by giving to others through love. Let me finish baking these muffins, and see you next time.